Hey guys, so today I'm gonna have the Comet assistant from my Comet browser to actually do some work for me in HubSpot, right? So in this case, I'm just gonna open my assistant here on the top right hand corner of my browser. By the way, I'm gonna link in this video. I'm going to link the YouTube, the links to Perplexity AI, right, so that you can sign up, and also the links to the Comet browser, which is an product from Perplexity as well, but to which you will have to either join a wait list so that you can get it with the $20 subscription, or immediately access it via the $200 per month subscription, right? So I'm just gonna paste in here a prompt that I got from another tool, which is the George B. Thomas's clone. And that one helps with anything related to HubSpot. So it actually provided me with a prompt that explains very briefly what I want Perplexity to do. And so that's pretty much it. In this case, I'm just going to go and paste it in, right? So what I want Comet to do is to actually just help me with creating 2 active lists in HubSpot. So let's see if it can do it. I want one that is an active list for contacts whose email address is unknown, and also for those whose first name and last name are unknown. So let's actually send that prompt. And now let's see Comet browser in action. Let me just tell it to do it itself. You do it, please. Yeah, it has to do it because I don't want to do it. So Perplexity is going to do it. Yeah, perfect. So as you can see, it took over my screen. It's going into the contact section and the CRM section, and then it's going to go into lists, hopefully. Perfect, it got there. And now let's see what it's going to do. It should create a new list on the top right hand corner. So there we go. It's creating a contact list. Perfect. And it should obviously pick to create a contact list. Perfect, it's got it. Then it should start adding some filters. Let's see if it can do it. I don't know if it's going to be able to do it. It might need some extra prompting. I don't know what it's doing. Let's see, it's canceling it. You gotta add some filters, bro. Let's see, there we go. It got it. And then now you gotta go to contact property. Oh my god, it probably doesn't know it. Oh great, I think it did it. And then just look for email. And then, yeah, look at this. By the way, I'm not telling it what to do. By the way, this is just me like riffing through the video. And oh my god, this is so great. Like, look at that. It's almost creating my... and then let's see what it's going to choose. It should choose the is unknown. Perfect. Yes, it should now save the list. Oh my goodness, it's going to do my job here. There we go. Okay, great. It's got the 2 contacts in my database that don't have an email. And then it should just... Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, thanks Perplexity. Yes, this thing's gonna do my job from now on. And then now save and process the list. It hopefully will do it. By the way, it's not listening to me. You guys are listening to me, but it's actually not listening to me. And okay, it ran into a quick thing. I'm just gonna click save and process the list because it actually passed it back to me. So I'm just gonna save it. But look at that, it actually created that. And that is done. So that's how Perplexity Comet AI assistant works in HubSpot. It actually did it. I probably need to prompt it better so that it actually does what I want it to do and complete the work, but it was pretty good. So yes, that was pretty good. And so now, by the way, when I said it passes it back to me, it's clearly because, as you can see, there's no like blue stuff like in the corners of this screen here, because when you have that blue thingy, that margin, or whatever you want to call it, like that frame, it means that it's actually taking over the browser and the activity that's happening in there. So in this case, I'm gonna tell it to try again and to remember to click on save and process this list. And yeah, let's just do that right now. So please now proceed to complete the other list that I told you to do. And remember to save and process the list when you're done. And by the way, let's actually see if it does it, right? In this case, yeah, it's taking over. So now I'm not going to walk it through it. Well, actually, I wasn't ever doing really that. I wasn't really doing that. It's going to do it on its own. And right now it's just messing up because you can see that this is one thing that it generally it's a very obvious tool, in the sense of like, if you don't tell it what to do very specifically, it will look for how to do it, and it might not be intuitive for it yet, right? Until maybe you prompt it better, or it does it a couple more times. I actually don't know how, but in this case, as you can see, it's actually it did go to the list section. It actually in this case, it renamed it to first and last name. Contacts with unknown first and last names, right? So it's doing it, and let's just wait a little bit. As you can see, it actually looked for the property, so that's a great best practice, right? So contact properties, and then look for the property. So search before scroll, right? And then great. So it said now it just needs to find the unknown variable or whatever there, and then also it should go now into adding another filter group. So it's doing great, and it added it as an or, it seems, so that's perfect. And yeah, it's just doing the work. It's just doing the work. As you can see, like right now, at least that list is beginning to process, and look at that, that's beautiful right there. It pasted in the last name, right? So what's amazing about this is that I'm not doing anything except watching it do it. And by the way, in this particular case, I actually wanted it to create an or group with the last name and the first name, but it did an and group, which is all right, but there may not be any contacts there. Well, it seems that there might be a few. So I'm gonna leave it as is. Yeah, because it's pretty different, but it's all right. And then now it should probably review and save it. Yes, and then it might click save and process the list. I don't know, because that's where it had not, where it stopped the last time. And okay, yep, it seems it passes it back to me in this particular area. So now I just gotta click and save and process the list. But even though I told it, right, please now proceed to complete the other list that I told you to do, and remember to save and process the list when you're done. It didn't save and process the list. Maybe I should have told it, click on the save and process list button, etc. Right? But all of that, by the way, is going to be, and I'm just going to click on it. This time I'm actually taking over the browser. But in this case, yes, as you can see, like, with the correct prompts, with the correct instructions, being very granular, very, very specific with Perplexity's assistant, Comet assistant, you will be able to get work done within HubSpot. And that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts, and make sure to visit the links that I've put in this video.